Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something super important. India's relationship with Russia. It's a complicated friendship with a long history, lots of teamwork and some shared goals. We'll look at the good things about this partnership and also the tricky parts that make it a bit of a balancing act. So, come along as we explore this relationship, its history and what it means for India in the world. Every strong friendship has a history, and India and Russia are no different. For many years, even back during the Cold War, these two countries have been on good terms, understanding each other and working together. This history has built a lot of trust, which is really important in international relations. This trust has helped them get through tough times and makes things a little more predictable in a world that's often full of surprises. Besides history, there are real benefits to this friendship. Russia has been India's main weapons supplier for a long time, which is a big deal in a region with lots of security concerns. Getting advanced weapons like fighter jets and tanks has helped India's defense a lot. But it's not just about buying weapons, they also work together to build them and share technology, making their militaries even closer. India has always tried to stay neutral and not take sides. The relationship with Russia helps India balance the influence of the US in Asia, so India can make its own decisions. This is important for India as it tries to become a bigger player in the world without being tied to any one country. In a world with lots of competition between powerful countries, this balance is really important for India's future. Chapter 4. Shared threats, converging interests, regional alliances and common ground. India and Russia share some of the same worries about safety in their region. Both countries are concerned about China getting more powerful in Asia, and they're both worried about the rise of Islamic extremism. These shared worries make them want to work together more, especially on things like fighting terrorism and keeping the region safe. These shared challenges mean they need to team up. Chapter 5. Powering progress. Energy cooperation as a cornerstone. India is growing fast and needs a lot of energy. Russia has tons of oil and natural gas, which makes it a reliable energy partner for India. They're also working together on nuclear energy. This energy partnership is really important for India's economy, making sure it has the power it needs to keep growing. Chapter 6. The economic question, constraints and missed opportunities. While defense and security are important, the economic side of the India-Russia relationship is a little more complicated. Russia's economy mostly depends on natural resources, and it's facing sanctions from the West. This makes it a less attractive economic partner for India, and might slow down India's growth. While energy is good, the overall economic relationship isn't as strong as it could be. Chapter 7. The dependency dilemma. Navigating the risks of over-reliance. India has relied on Russia for weapons for a long time. And while that helped in the past, it might be a problem now. Depending too much on one country can be risky, especially if there are disagreements between countries. It also means India can't buy weapons from other countries easily, which might mean missing out on newer technology. Chapter 8. The diplomatic tightrope balancing ties in an increasingly polarized world. As India gets closer to Russia, it has to be careful. Other countries, especially the US, are watching closely, especially with what's happening in Ukraine. India has to be really careful to keep everyone happy, stay friends with Russia without upsetting its other friends in the West. Chapter 9. A partnership in flux, navigating the shifting sands of global power. The world is changing, with China becoming more powerful and Russia more assertive. This creates both good and bad things for India. Russia is still important, but it's not as powerful as it used to be, especially with sanctions and its own problems. India needs to rethink its relationship with Russia and how much it depends on it. Chapter 10. The innovation imperative. Bridging the technological gap. Technology is changing fast, especially for defense. India needs to stay up to date. Russia has good technology, but it might not be the best compared to the US and its allies. This means India might need to look elsewhere for the newest technology. The road ahead, charting a course in a complex world. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please subscribe, like, and share. Check out our other videos too. India's relationship with Russia is complicated. It's based on history, shared needs, and common goals. This partnership has good things like help with defense, energy, and staying independent. But there are also challenges like economic issues, depending too much on Russia, and the risk of upsetting other countries. India has to be smart and careful to manage this relationship in today's world.